The Cleveland Cavaliers just made a very interesting trade for Atlanta Hawks wing DeAndre Hunter. Now, as a Celtics fan, this is tough because I know how good DeAndre Hunter is and how good he can fit onto a championship type of roster. He's got very good size at 6'8", 6'9", some people list him as. But this guy shoots over 39% from three, very high IQ, has great switchability, can guard 1 through 4, sometimes even 1 through 5. If you're playing up against a guy like Al Horford, he can even play some small ball 5 if you really want him to. But I think the one thing that he really brings is a high IQ. Look at this play here as Okongwu is going to get the ball to the middle of the floor. Right, and in the NBA, a lot of guys like to ball watch, right? Anthony Edwards is kind of peeking, trying to use the side of his eyes to understand what Onyeka Okongwu is doing. And once DeAndre Hunter recognized that, slot cut, right? We want to just cut right to the basket and see if we can get some inside leverage to the lane, right? So that is exactly what happens. Ant falls asleep, cut to the basket, and now DeAndre Hunter is really good at finishing in the painted area, right? Getting to the basket, putting up a little floater over a smaller defender there, and gets it to go, right? And I think coming over here to Cleveland, where they have two bigs and they have a lot of great playmakers, right? I think Jared Allen is one of the best bigs in basketball in terms of playmaking off a pick and roll. I think you're going to see a lot of similar things over here with DeAndre Hunter going to Cleveland. You do give up a guy like, I believe Niang was involved. Correct me if I'm wrong. Niang, Karis LeVert might have been in there as well. But honestly, guys, this is a really good addition, a much more reliable wing. And what I want to do in this video is break down some of his film to show you exactly what you're getting in DeAndre Hunter as a Celtics fan, so you guys know this is very unbiased. With that being said, let's dive into it. All right, here's another play. Clint Capella into the game. We're going to get a little bit of a DHO with a screen off ball here by Skylar Mays, I believe his name is. Now, in this game specifically, DeAndre Hunter scored 35 points at 4 threes, was overall an absolute monster. So it already goes to show that he can have a game or two here or there where he can put up 30 points, and that is having that in your back pocket. If Donovan Mitchell's having an off night, or Darius Garland or Evan Mobley's having an off night, having a guy that can do that is very, very reliable. So whenever you run this DHO, a dribble handoff, you want to read and react to what the opposing big is going to do here. So we're going to see him kind of in this drop zone. So it gives us the ability to stop for a 3 if we wanted. If this guy, the on-ball defender, goes under, we want to stop for a 3. However, if he goes over the screen, we're going to want to generate a little bit of pressure on the inside of this arc, right? And that's exactly what he's able to do here. He's going to read that defender. He goes over, so now he's going to continue this drive around Clint Capella. Then he stops on a dime, pull up midi over Rudy Gobert, and one, right? This is a tough shot. Very tough shot here for DeAndre Hunter over one of the best shot blockers in basketball in Rudy Gobert. I mean, the fact that he's able to hit this shot, man, credit to him. This guy is going to be really good over here in Cleveland, man. All right, so here's a very similar play, right? As a guy coming off a DHO, in this case, DeAndre Hunter, left side of your screen, we, again, want to read what our on-ball defender is going to do. Is he going to go, right, a DHO, is he going to go under the screen, or is he going to fight over? Again, that's the only thing you need to worry about as DeAndre Hunter here. So as he recognizes his defender goes underneath the screen, all we're going to do is stop and shoot a 3. Because if he goes over, we're going to want to bend this around, turn this into a 2-on-1 situation with the rolling Capella and Rudy Gobert. But if he goes under, now we have leverage for a wide open 3, right? So boom, he stops on a dime, he pulls up a 3 and gets it to go. Again, very smart, high IQ type of basketball player that is going to fit in perfectly as the 4th scoring option behind Donovan Mitchell, behind Darius Garland, behind Evan Mobley, right? He's your number 4. Now, it was Karis LeVert, but this guy defensively is so much more dynamic and versatile, I guess I could say, in terms of what he brings defensively and the ability to switch onto multiple different players. Once again, look at this one. Not that right there. But this next play, very similar. Nice little DHO. We're going to go set the screen. This guy goes under, but this guy kind of bites up. But again, we have plenty of separation here. If you're not going to really force your way or force me off that three-point line, all I'm going to do is pull up and shoot over you. And again, has that ability, which makes me super excited to think about what he could do alongside the players over there in Cleveland. Now, before we get any further into this video, guys, make sure you do me a big favor. Hit the like button. If we can get over 200 likes on this video, I will continuously break down Cavs film throughout the rest of the season. So make sure you guys hit the like button, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and like I said, film analysis throughout the entirety of the season, offense, defense, individual player breakdown throughout the entirety of the season for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Very excited to see what they do here, man. Here's another one in the corner. Gonna post up on Mike Conley. So again, get out in transition, get some mismatches, because that's what it does. Doesn't allow their defense to set up in their half-court set. We've got a mismatch here. We draw in some weak set rotation from Rudy Gobert and ultimately get a nice finish, man. I mean, unbelievable finish by DeAndre Hunter here. Usually, I would like, and it's going to be a little bit different here in Cleveland with Jared Allen. But if this is Evan Mobley all day, kick this out, man. We want that to go to Evan Mobley all day long. It's wide open. You get this guy to reach that point of attack, overcommit. We got guys open. I love the finish. Great finish there over Rudy Gobert. That is impressive. But I think over here in Cleveland with Evan Mobley at the three-point line, he can really do something crazy here. Now, I do believe that he's going to be ready to play for Cleveland. He's going to be ready to play within a role. He's not selfish. He doesn't have a big ego. He's ready to win basketball games. And I feel like that, yeah, you know, I'm a little bit annoyed because I wish the Celtics got a guy like this, because he would be a perfect fit for pretty much any basketball team right now, but is always ready to catch and shoot. Again, just a player you want on your team, and to have that extra capability defensively is massive. It really is, man. Drives by Ant, gets into the lane, throws down the hammer. Julius Randle wanted nothing to do with them here. Hey, you reach. DeAndre Hunter's going to teach here. Great job. Now, we are going to end the video. I didn't want to make this super long. Just wanted to give you a quick little reaction and a quick little film analysis of what he brings to the team. So, I think that the three things that you can really pick apart here, not pick apart, but, you know, like about DeAndre Hunter is the defensive versatility, the height, the length, the ability to switch on to multiple different defenders or offensive players. The three-point capabilities, like I said, 39% from three this year, 38% last year. He can hit threes, and it's not like he doesn't shoot a lot. 6.7 attempted per game this year, which is a lot of threes attempted. This guy can hit them. He can knock them down. He can get to his spot in the mid-range. And I think he adds a new layer of reliability from your fourth option, which is huge. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Peace. And actually, real quick, comment down below a letter grade for this trade. Does this get Cleveland over that hump of continually being the best team in basketball? Let me know what you guys think. Now, peace.